Hello everyone in cyber world, welcome back to another video. I'm Richard.
And I'm Jennifer, and this is our channel we call Poor Man's DIY. Today we're going to perform a product review, and let's get right to it.
We've been very blessed. We get numerous offers from different companies to have us review their products. We've actually, unfortunately, had to decline quite a few. We get some unusual ones. On occasion, I get asked to review perfume and makeup, and you don't want to put makeup on this ugly bug. It ain't going to do anything. I know nothing about it. So anyhow, it's not a matter of just accepting it just because we think it's cool. We usually only accept something if we can actually utilize it. And we haven't done one like this in a while. This may end up being kind of a short video, but it was an item that I was actually very intrigued by. For those of you who have watched our videos for a while, you know that we live in Hawaii and houses here are small, our houses at least, and so I'm constantly trying to find ways to make extra space and make use of every little bit of space that we have. This is something that goes along with that. So when they offered it, I looked at it and said, I gotta check that one out and see how it works. So we accepted it. The product is from Kedsum. So let's open it up and take a look at it, and then we're gonna test it and see how it works. All right, now normally we've been told by our viewers more than once that they don't want to see unboxings that's boring, and they just want to say get along with the products. I definitely agreed with it, but in this particular case, we were speaking with the company and they wanted to show that the packaging is good and to assure everybody what's involved. So we agreed with that, and we want to see if they're true to their word. So let's see how well it is actually packed. Oh, okay. All right. Nothing is crushed. It's well cushioned on all sides. Let's see. Well, that one snapped. Oh, you know what? I just snapped that when I cut that open. Huh? With the razor, or so that's my bad. All right, we take this out. Oh, this is pretty heavy. Looks like we got a strap and some more hardware. So we're gonna go ahead and open this up and see what it is. We'll assemble this and show you how to assemble it, I guess would probably be the best thing. And then we're gonna go ahead and test it out. Okay, these actually are quite impressive. Yeah, it's a little plasticky here, but that's just like a hub that's covering it. The wheel itself is quite solid. We'll see how that works. So far, so good. It's looking good. Right, we've got some tools to assemble it. All right, this device, if you haven't figured it out quite yet, we're not gonna reveal that, though you probably know. So this actually is going to use these four wheels on here. The two with the brakes are actually going to go on the end. So there's already some nuts that are, or the bolts that are out here, and all that you need to assemble are the nuts. So we're going to just kind of put these on here. We're not going to tighten them yet. Just get them started. Oh, okay. Maybe not. Okay, we just started them. We haven't tightened them. We're going to tighten this as you do lug nuts on a car. We're not going to just go straight across. We're going to go diagonally and then the other diagonally, just a little bit at a time, just to get things started. And okay, these are locking nuts, so they are real tight, which actually, though, that's a good thing. Okay, it took a little bit of time only because the nuts on there were really tough to tighten up, but it was a really solid build so far based on the wheels and how they're built and the frame itself. I I've said this a lot lately on reviews, but I'm pretty impressed with this. In recent years, I know we buy things and they tend to be cheap and they feel light. For example, I've had some tripods that came out, I think you could just bend the legs, they were so flimsy, and that just seemed how products were starting to come along. But recently, last week, we installed some boom arms, and you can click here if you want to take a look at those, and that was really solid. And this here is right along with this. I wouldn't say it's super light. I don't know if it's designed to be light. It is definitely solid. All right, so putting this up, let's see, we lift the arm in place, and so now we have this. By the way, the four rotating wheels here, and the front ones are actually stationary, and now this extends. Okay, that's good. I don't see any kind of a locking device on there to keep it extended, but I can't imagine it moving in while you're pushing. So that might be something though, something to just simply quickly lock it so that make sure it doesn't go in. But that looks good. That's a good extension. On here we have a little button, if you can tell here, and raise it up. And overall, this looks pretty good. This is solid. Now, according to the instruction manual, this thing can hold up to 300 pounds. And I gotta be honest with you, I suspect it can, based on how strong this seems to be. So I'm just going to show you roughly of what it would be like to push some things around. There's some things in the garage that I do move around on occasion, and I think this is going to be really handy. The key thing about this one here is you saw how it folded up. This one here, now, the instructions show that there's a bar here. Now you actually have to put your foot on this bar, you push it down, and this comes down. In essence, okay, all right, push the bar down and it locks. So this is so compact, and it's going to be much easier to fit. I'm going to put this in a closet upstairs because we have actually moved some things around here, and it was like I'm just too old. I'm too old to try to do it myself. So this here is going to be a blessing, but I want to try it out in the garage first. So let's take it out there. All right, these boxes are actually quite heavy, and they got a lot of tools and parts in here. So this, even with that weight on here, moves extremely easily. I'm not sure I've had a cart like this before. I like this. This definitely holds up really well. Now, do not do this at home, but we're going to test the weight, how much it can handle. It's rolling quite smoothly, even with me on it. This is definitely a thumbs up. I'm going to be making use of this. All right, in addition to the platform truck itself, it came with some straps here. Now, this might not seem like much of a big deal, but the idea behind these straps are that you can put whatever it is that you plan on carting around. This straps it and holds it into place. So you can carry some oversized items onto here without worrying about it falling off. So I didn't actually test this on there, but I like that they've included this. I'm very happy about this one here as well. So overall, I gotta say, I'm actually really impressed with this one here. This isn't, like I said, it's not something that we normally kind of do a review on, but it will work for DIY projects, and I'm looking forward to being able to put less stress on my back because I'm an old man. And so we'd like to thank Kedsum for sending us this. We definitely give this a thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
All right. Next week, I'm not entirely sure what we're going to do yet. We've got a few other collaborations in work. We've got some things around the house that we need to do. So until we meet again, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.